go. Whew. Okay. Again, probably should have caught the fact that those were pluses and minuses early on, but again, Gehn really needs to work on his fucking penmanship. Also, ooh, pretty. And speaking of Gehn, I guess the time has finally come to save my game in case I'm wrong. I know I already did it before all this gubbins, but I'm gonna fucking do it again. Because I'm scared. And now the time has come. Hey. To go see Gehn. I'm just waiting to click on this because I don't know if we'll get a full screen version when I do. Hey, there's his lab. Now or never. Let's do this. Bells? I don't remember bells. Also, in the old game there was a switch that we would press to summon Gehn. I'm not seeing that switch, which means he's already on his way. Hi, how you doing?
I apologize for the cage.
Now this is audio from the old game.
I'm afraid this situation has often required of me a more primitive code of conduct than I might otherwise have chosen.
R.I.P. John Keston.
I am Gehn. I assume you've heard of me.
Who are you?
Yes. Well, I suspect you have acquired some false information of who I am now.
No false
Not
news
that
jokes
my
in the
son
comments.
would have lied to you about me. No, not Atris. It's just that
Or fake news.
well, I'm sure he believes me to still be the depraved father I once was. Yes. I even tried to kill him once. God, if I had accomplished that, who knows what I would have become. Great father indeed, who tries to murder his own son.
Nice pipe. Where can I get one?
Thankfully, he trapped me on age 5, a prison of my own creation. No books, no precious inks, no ages to link to, nothing but my own foolish ambitions. That was 30 years ago. 30 years, 30 lifetimes, what does it matter? No sentence could be too harsh for the man I was. But I have changed.
Sure. I'm sure you have. Yeah, sure.
Be sure the deeds of my past can never be completely atoned for, but my mission was an honorable one.
How's that frog poison treating you?
I'm sorry, this is all a bit awkward. It's been a long time since I've attempted to persuade anyone of my intentions. Most of the people here have already made their minds up about me one way or another. I myself do not trust the words of most men, so I don't expect you to believe me. In the end, though, you may discover that I do have more than mere words to offer. Atris's choice of punishment has been hard on the people of Riven. Many have suffered because of it. The island has been steadily decaying for years. But according to my most recent measurements, it appears that the 5th age has entered its final days.
It's fine. I'm sure somebody will reboot it in 30 years.
Soon, the island will collapse entirely and everyone will perish. It has taken me a long time to do it, but it appears that finally I'll be able to make some substantial amends to my past transgressions, especially in... well, I'm afraid I've had some trouble with Catherine and the moiety.
You can't figure out the combination either?
In any society, there will always be a small percentage of the population with rebellious tendencies. Before Catherine appeared, the moiety, as they call themselves, had been relatively harmless.
You got anything glowy on you?
The natives here are a fairly violent people by nature, but I'd almost come to accept their presence.
Maybe I should be looking around.
Upon
Don't mind me.
return, however, their
I'm
violence
just snooping.
intensified considerably. It seems she's become some sort of religious savior to them. As far as I can tell, she's come to believe this herself.
Yep, nope, nothing.
So I've had no alternative. I had to separate her from her people. The actions of Catherine and the moiety have put my own life at risk on numerous occasions. Consequently, the lives of all the people here. Therefore, I must ask you to refrain from any attempt to free her.
I couldn't if I wanted to right now, dude.
He desires it. Indeed, he must desire it with all his heart. But he is completely unaware of her recent state. I know that you arrived in the Fifth Age with a book which was immediately stolen from you. Needless to say, its reacquisition is of interest to me.
Me too, me too.
Though my personal history with the moiety does not give me much hope for it. Still,
Oh, I can move in the
chance
cage.
you might somehow manage to retrieve it. If you do, I would ask for the safety of all concerned that you bring it to me at your earliest opportunity.
Unless you got a sixth animal that I'm missing somewhere, that ain't gonna happen.
Reasons here are partly selfish. There is so much yet to be resolved between Atris and myself, especially in light of what has become of Catherine. In any case, my immediate concern is the completion of the sanctuary I've long promised to all the islanders. In the meantime, the stolen linking book. We should probably not meet again until you've recovered it. I will know if you succeeded and will await your return.
Okay, neat trick they did with the dialogue.
Good luck with your search. I hope to see you back here shortly.
In the old game, again, when you could come to Gehn's age via a linking book in any one of the 5 spinning domes, there would be 5 linking books surrounding you, so when he powers them up, you could go back to any island you wanted to. And actually, that was how you originally went to Catherine, because that was the only way you would originally get access to the Prison Island book. And I noticed they neatly skipped around that particular line. So that's cool and all, but small problem. I still don't know the 6th fucking animal! Unless it's those things, whatever the fuck they are. I don't remember seeing those silhouetted anywhere. Where does that even go? I can't tell from here. Actually, that looks like it's Boiler Island. Okay. I mean, I'm not seeing anything any silhouettes I can look at or anything I could do, so I guess we're done here, but I'll save just to... No, I won't. Excuse me for trying to be forward-thinking. All right. I wonder why specifically Boiler Island. Actually, it looks like it links right back to his lab. All right. You know, actually, I made the quip back in the combination chamber that there were a lot of these making up the silhouette of the frog back on Jungle Island. But this does indeed glow, and it does indeed look like one of the silhouettes that were on the chamber. I don't see anything connecting it to the Moyeti number 3, though. And more than that, my lens isn't exactly lighting up at it. But still, in the absence of better ideas, maybe let's try that. Okay, so I guess, yeah, that does kind of look like the butterfly in the display in Gehn's lab. Yeah. So I guess if anything, about the only clue that I can see that ties it to the number 3 is that it's the only animal missing in what is now a 6-animal combination, and it's in the 3rd spot, so I guess let's try this. So we should have fish, and then scarab, and then this butterfly, and then the sunner, frog, and the wark. Oh! Hey, hey, hey! Finally, some progress. So I know that's where the book comes out. I'm guessing that's just decoration. Well, at least we got a little bit of familiarity going on here. Oh, we gotta move that. Why? So, let's talk Tay. And I'm gonna leave the game paused while I do, just in case somebody that I think should be somewhere else isn't somewhere else all of a sudden and they decide to sneak up on me. Knowing how different this game has been from the old version, I wouldn't be surprised. But in the lead-up to this game's release, I saw a couple of videos posted on Cyan's YouTube channel, and one of them mentioned how they brought in brand new actors. A couple of them, anyway. One of them was Shannon Woodward. The other one, their name escapes me. But so far, we haven't seen head nor tail of them. The only characters we've seen have been the ones from the old game, and they've been exactly where they should be. Atrix, Catherine, Gehn, the guard, and the rebel at the beginning. Yeah, everybody has been present and accounted for except the new people. So I'm wondering if this is where we're going to see them. And speaking of this possibly being where we see them, in the original game, once we get into this tree here, we're only confined to one room during the duration of our stay here, which isn't all that long, or wasn't all that long, again, in the old version. And we could only get like a glimpse of the rest of the tree village through the window of the room we were in. And I'm wondering if maybe we'll actually be able to explore that now in this new version. Don't know. A couple of potential things to look forward to. But in the meantime, surprise! Peekaboo! Oh, no. Oh. I guess they're hiding in here now. Oh, gee, I wonder what's over here. Actually, nothing.
Hello. Hello.
What's up?
You're online. You're online.
That's actually different dialogue, so that may be one of the new actors. Yeah, I was kind of surprised by that statue because I think it was holding a book in the old version. It's a different looking boat. I probably should have looked around to see if we could have explored outside first, but I doubt we could have. It didn't look like it. Alright, so yeah. So far, everything looking much as we remember it. There's where we popped up into the age. All the way over there. Got an achievement for arriving on Tay. Oh, we can't even look out the window of the door now. Which actually might lend credence to my theory of us actually being able to explore. But first things first. Gotta wait for that. Okay, you're from the original game. My name's not Felipe, but thanks for bringing the book back.
No, Katerine. Usi Fapolo ya sepeyai.
So obviously we couldn't understand a word she said. Actually, that's not true. We could understand a word she said. You may have caught Katarina once or twice in there. I forget the character's name, but she's a friend of Catherine's. And speaking of, that top book is Catherine's journal. But this... I'll save my game just in case I touch something. No, I'm not going to save my game. Never mind. I'll just have to be careful not to touch something I shouldn't, because that is my lens. That's not what I want. There we go. That's the prison book that we've been after. Don't touch the panel! Let's see. I think that one's new. Yeah. I write quickly from my prison. Along with this journal, I've instructed... Neela, that's her name. I've instructed Neela to return the book that the Moieti intercepted upon your arrival. After questioning her, I've concluded that it was written by Atris for a very specific purpose. Gehn will wish to use it, though he will undoubtedly be suspicious. Once he is out of the way, you will still need the combination to release me. I'm told he keeps it somewhere in his outpost on 233. That's, again, the age where we met Gehn earlier. Then I assume we're to signal Atris. I think I know how it might be done, but don't attempt it before I'm released. I know how it was done. I don't know how it's done in this new version of the game. Okay, so here we have what looks like a drawing of the new version of the telescope that we saw when we first linked into Riven. It's been a very long time since my last entry. There's so much to tell. It was hard to recognize, but I found the Starfisher. It is located on what Gehn refers to as his Temple Island, though the Moieti prefer to use the Rivenese word Alapo, which means water pool. They've thus taken to referring to the void itself as Alatwan, pool of stars. It is the very fissure that allowed Atris and me to escape this age without leaving a linking book behind us, though it has since been sealed with a skin of heavy iron. Several derelict devices from that time remain mounted to its surface, including a hatch with a windowed viewport, a large telescope, and the mechanical lift that was used to install it, the combination to which was required, by the Moieti, was acquired by the Moieti long ago, and we're going to need that, and that's in the Moieti numbering system, so I'm going to have to translate that in a bit. In the early day, also, it's way more buttons than I remember. I think it was only a 5-digit combination in the original game. Anyway, in the early days, the Moieti briefly considered reopening the fissure. Thankfully, they decided against it. Had they attempted it back then, the results might well have been catastrophic. Were they to do so today, it would certainly mean the end of Riven. Would it indeed?
Hello? Let me out. Help.
Oh, there she is. Maybe. Oh, do we actually get to explore the tree? Oh, neat. Sup? How's it going? Don't mind me. What the hell kind of weapon is that? You seriously planning on defending your, tree here with a elongated pizza cutter? You know what? You do you. No judging. That has all the looks of something important. So we'll save that for last if we can. But oh, I was right. We get to explore the tree. Yay! Excuse me. Oh, we don't go down that way. Okay. I have no idea what we're doing. This is entirely new territory. I don't even have anything in the old game to compare it to. I love it. It's so exciting. What is this? Oh, maybe I should be looking at this. That is an effigy of Catherine, if ever I've seen one. Interesting that she almost appears to be crying. She mentioned in her journal her sort of outrages. What's up? How's it going? At the state of Riven. Maybe whoever did that sort of took that to heart. Oh. A door we can open? No, damn it. Okay, I guess we go down that way. There's nowhere else we can go. Yeah. Whee! A lot of the tree seems to be blocked off. Which is kind of unfortunate. But hey, we get to explore it. Which is more than we could do in the old game. So I can't complain too much. Elevator? Yeah, elevator. I guess we'll go into the elevator. Thanks, dude. Oh. Is that the only part we get to explore? Oh, well. Thanks, dudes. It's been real. Back to Riven, I guess.